Fiddler on the Roof. Sounds crazy, right? But here in our little village of Anatevka, you might say everyone is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, if it's so dangerous up there, why do we stay? Well, we stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we all keep our heads covered, and each and every one of us wears a prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and has the right, as master of the house, to have the final word at home. The Papa!
And in the circle of our little village, we have always had our special types. For instance, Tzeitel, the matchmaker.
Ah, brother, I just found a perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl.
Oh, well, who is it?
Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rachel, but she can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Avram, is your son too much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And Nahum, the beggar.
Alms for the poor, alms for the poor.
Here, Reb Nahum, is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
So, just because you had a bad week, why must I suffer?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question? Certainly, my son. Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing? Of course. May the Lord bless the Tsar and keep him far away from us.
And then there are the others in our village. They form a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, and His Honor many others. We don't bother them, and so far, they don't bother us. And amongst ourselves, we get along quite well. Of course, there was this one time when he sold him a horse, but he delivered a mule. But that's all settled. Now we live in simple peace and harmony, and everything is...
It was a mule. It was a horse. It was a mule. Horse! Mule! Horse! Mule! Horse! Mule! Horse! Mule!
Tradition! 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 Tradition!
Tradition. Without our traditions, our lives, they'd be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Put them on my head. By the stove, foolish girl. Where is Hodel?
She's in the barn milking. Mama, when will Papa be home?
Your papa worries a lot when he'll be home. All day long riding on top of his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know that Papa works hard.
His horse works harder. And you don't have to defend your papa to me. I've known him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. He should only live and be well. Hava, did you finish your milking?
Oh, yes, Mama.
What is this? Why does the girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, yes, is coming. She's down the road. I wonder if she's found a match for you, Tzeitel.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Finish what you were doing in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go play?
You have feet? Go.
Can I go too?
Go too.
Mama, the men she finds. The last one was so old and he was bald. Oh, Mama, he had no hair.
A poor girl with no dowry can't be so particular. You want hair, marry a monkey.
Mama, you know I'm not yet 20 years old.
Shut! Do you have to boast about your age? Do you want to tempt the evil eye? Inside.
Golda, Golda, darling, I had to see you because I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news, once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside, no good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda, I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so worried. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid. And who should know better than me? After my poor Aaron died, I've been a poor widow all alone. No one to talk to, not much to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him, and even thinking of him, it brings me no pleasure because you know as well as I, he was not much of a person. Everything he touched turned to mud, but better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Tzeitel in the house?
Yes, but she's busy. You can come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell her.
Later.
Oh, Model, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing in the barn. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor tailor Muttle want to do with Tzeitel?
I don't know. They've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play.
They play? What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
Muttle? He's a nothing. Yet you said.
Oh, children, children. They are your blessing in your old age, but my Aaron, he couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was good as gold, never raised his voice to me, but otherwise was not much of a man. So what good is it if he ever raised his voice? But what's the use complaining? Other women, they enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must go prepare my poor Sabbath table, so goodbye, Golda, and it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
But Yenta, you said you had news for me.
I'm losing my head. One day it'll fall off altogether and a horse will kick it into the mud, and goodbye, Yenta. Yes, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher, a good man, and I don't have to tell you he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man, you understand? Of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Tzeitel.
My Tzeitel?
No, the Tsar's Tzeitel. Of course you're Tzeitel.
Yenta, he's such a match for my Tzeitel, but Tevye doesn't like Laser Wolf. He wants a learned man.
So Tevye won't marry him. Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He'll win him over. He's a good man. A wealthy man. True? True. So, you'll tell me how it went, and you don't have to thank me because, aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it brings me great satisfaction to make people happy. And what better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golda, and you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish washing the floor.
I wonder if Yenta sought a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's modeled a tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Tzeitel, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me. And after her, one for me. So if Yenta brings you...
Oh, Yenta!
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
She might bring someone wonderful.
Someone interesting.
And well off.
And important. Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the crown, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see.
For Papa, make him a scholar.
Mama, make him rich as a king.
For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone, so find me a match of my own.
Since when are you interested in a match, Hava? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, why not? We only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right. Hodel! Oh, Hodel! Have I made a match for you? He's handsome. He's young. All right, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good cat, straight. Right. You promise you'll be happy. Oh, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. I found him. Will you be a lucky bride? He's handsome. He's tall. That is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch, right? Right. You heard he has a temper. Oh, he'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're all right. Didn't you think you'd get a prince? Well, I'll find the best I can. With no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you got a man.
Matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please, take your time.
Up to this minute I've misunderstood that I could get stuck for good.
Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were
'cause he's a matchless light.
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, do you have to make my horse's foot go lame just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, poor Tevye, bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes, when all is quiet up there, I think you say to yourself, now what kind of mischief can I put on my poor friend Tevye today?
You're finally here.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith for Sabbath.
Well, don't be late. The sun won't wait for you, and I have something to tell you.
I won't be late.
You'll be late.
I won't be late. As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've already got the sickness. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You made many poor people. I realize, of course, there's no shame in being poor, but there's no great honor either. So, would it have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, yaga-diva-diva-diva-diva-diva-diva-dum. All day long I'd biddy-bitty-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yaga-diva-diva-diva-diva-diva-diva-dum. If I were a itty-bitty rich, idle, diddle-diddle, diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. I would have one long staircase just going up and one even longer going down. And one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese all around for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And with each would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, yaga-diva-diva-diva-diva-diva-diva-dum. All day long I'd biddy-bitty-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yaga-diva-diva-diva-diva-diva-diva-dum. If I were a itty-bitty rich, idle, diddle-diddle, diddled man, I'd see my wife, my Goldie, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I'd see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Tevye, pardon me, Tevye, posing questions that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Ya-da-da-dee-da. da-da-da. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in a synagogue and pray. Maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy book with the learned men 7 hours every day. And this would be the sweetest gift of all. If I were a rich man, yaga-diva-diva-diva-diva-diva-diva-dum. All day long I'd bitty-bitty-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yaga-diva-diva-diva-diva-diva-diva-dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decree I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
Sorry, Reb Mordka. Had a little trouble with my horse.
Tevye, you've also forgot the rabbi's orders.
Sorry, Reb Mendel.
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Oh, speaking of news, terrible news from the outside world. Terrible.
What is it?
What does it say?
Well, it said that in a village called Rezhanka, the Jews were being evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
You know, it didn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us some good news?
Well, I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they cannot reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does it do? You all curse in Shire and don't do anything. You all curse yourselves into your graves.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where exactly are you from?
Kiev. I was a student at the university there.
Ah, the university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That is where I learned that there's more than life in talk. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it can only land on your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the outside world.
He's right.
Wait a minute. He is right, and he is right? How can they both be right?
You know, you're also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Sabbath.
Tevye, the rabbi's orders?
Yes, yes. So, you are new in town, Rebbe.
Perchik.
So you are a stranger here. As Abraham once said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
That was Moses.
Forgive me. As King David once said, I am slow in speech and slow in tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man who was slow in tongue, he talked an awful lot.
Tevye, the cheese?
Yes, yes. Here, Perchik. Have a piece.
I have no money. I'm not a beggar.
Take it. It's a blessing for me to give.
Well, for your sake.
Thank you. You know, there's no shame in being poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are criminals. Someday, their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who'll make this so-called miracle happen?
Ordinary people.
Like you?
Like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden days, Red Perchik, how will you live?
I teach children. You have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5?
Daughters.
Girls can learn too. Girls are people.
He's a radical!
I can teach them. Open their mind to great thoughts.
Perchik, I'm a very poor man, but food for lessons. Deal? Good. Stay with us for the Sabbath. We don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, if a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Tevye, where in the good book does it say that?
All right, it doesn't exactly say that, but somewhere it says something about the chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my eldest daughter, Tzeitel.
Good Sabbath, Perchik.
Good Sabbath, Tzeitel. You have a very pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine, and 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 this is not mine. Perchik, this is Moto Camzoil. He's a...
So you did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Golda, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my wife, Golda. He's a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I really am a very good teacher.
I heard once, the rabbi who has praised himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The which she gets from me, as the good book says.
The good book can wait to get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Mottel, you're also eating with us?
If I may.
All right. Tzeitel, 2 more. Sprinza, Bielka, get washed.
Muddle can help me.
All right, Hava, you go too. You can wash at the well. Tevye, I have something to tell you.
Why should today be different?
Lazar Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know, only that he says it's important.
What could be so important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
Tevye, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message, the least you can do is talk to him.
Talk to him about what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
All right. After the Sabbath, we'll see him.
Muddle. Yenta was here.
I saw her.
If they decide on someone, then that's it. There will be a match, and it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Tzeitel. I found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I'll have saved up enough money to buy it. Then your father will be impressed with me.
No, a few weeks may be too late.
But what else can we do?
Well, you could ask my father for my hand tonight. Now.
Now? Why would he ever consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman.
Tzeitel, if your father says no, then that's it. It's final. And he'll yell at me.
Muddle.
I'm only a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
I suppose that's true.
So will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right, I'll talk to him.
Wonderful.
Where is everyone? It is getting late. The sun is almost down.
Reb Tevye.
Not now, Motto. Children, come in. We are lighting the candles.
Reb Tevye.
Not now, Motto. We need to... Hurry up. Come now.
Reb Tevye.
What is it, Motto? Well, Motto, what is it? What is it?
Good Sabbath, Reb Tevye.
Good Sabbath. Sabbath.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like
like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger ways. He send you husbands who will care for you.
Reb Mordka,
Yes, Lazar Wolf.
please bring me a bottle of your best brandy in 2 glasses.
What's the occasion? You getting ready for a party?
There might be a party, maybe even a wedding.
A wedding? Well, I'd be happy to host the occasion, make the wedding merry, lead the dancing, and so forth for a small fee, naturally.
Naturally, a wedding is no wedding without you and your fee.
Good evening. What'll it be? Vodka? Schnapps? Right away.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye. What are you doing here?
He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Tevye, come, sit down, have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
How goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And with you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
How's your brother-in-law in America?
He's doing quite well.
Ah, he wrote you.
No, he didn't.
Then how do you know how he's doing?
Well, if he were doing poorly, he'd write.
I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, but to be honest, there's no real reason in talking about it.
Why not?
Well, why should I give her up?
You have a few more without her.
Ah, I see. Today you want 1, tomorrow you want 2.
2? What would I do with 2?
The same you would do with 1?
Tevye, this is important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? Reb Leza, what are you talking about?
You don't know?
Yes, we are talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow, so I won't be lonesome.
What's so funny?
Oh, Tevye, I'm talking about your daughter Tzeitel.
My daughter Tzeitel?
Of course your daughter Tzeitel. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, Tevye, well, as you know, I'm quite well off. I have my own house, a good store, a servant. Look, Tevye, why do we have to try to impress each other? Let's just shake hands and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for her. And you might find something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you! Shame! My daughter isn't something for me to sell off like an animal.
All right, just as you say. We won't talk about money, but the main thing is, let's get it done with. And I will be good to her. I like her. What do you say?
What do I think? I never really liked him. We could have a decent conversation if it was about kidneys or livers. On the other hand, not everyone has to be a scholar. If you're rich enough, no one will ever call you stupid. He has a problem, though. He's too old, that's her problem. She's too young, that's his problem. No, maybe I misjudged him. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Why not?
To you, my friend.
No, my friend. To you.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our good health and happiness. To our prosperity. And most important, to life, L'chaim. L'chaim, L'chaim, to life. Is to the father I've tried to be.
Here's to my bride to be.
Drink L'chaim to life, L'chaim. L'chaim, L'chaim to life. Life has a way of confusing us,
blessing and bruising us.
Drink L'chaim to life. God would like us to be joyful even when our hearts lie panting on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
To life, L'chaim. To Tzeitel, my daughter.
My wife. It gives you something to think about.
Something to drink about. Drink L'chaim to life.
Reb Mordka. Drinks for everybody. I'm taking myself a bride.
Who?
Tevye's oldest, Tzeitel.
Mazel tov! Congratulations.
Wolf. To Tzeitel, your daughter.
My wife!
May all your futures be pleasant ones, not like our present ones. Drink L'chaim to life, L'chaim. L'chaim, L'chaim to life. It takes a wedding to make a saying, let's live another day. Drink L'chaim to life. Raise a glass and sip a drop of swansea in honor of the great good luck that favored you. We know that when good fortune favors to such, that it stands to reason we is given to us and our good fortune. Be happy, be healthy, long life. And if our good fortune never comes, here's to whatever comes. Drink L'chaim to life.
Bless you both, na zdrowia, to your health, and may we live together
You know, Tevye, after the marriage, we will be related. You will be my papa.
Your papa.
Yes.
Lisa, I always wanted a son, but I wanted him a little younger than myself.
Good evening, Tevye.
Good evening, Your Honor.
What's the celebration?
I am marrying off my eldest daughter, Tzeitel.
Congratulations, Tevye.
Thank you, Your Honor, thank you.
You see, Tevye, I have some news to tell you, as a friend. And I'm telling you this news because I like you, Tevye. You're a decent, honest person, even though you are a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's not every day you get a compliment like that.
Of course. We have received orders that this little town is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom?
No. Just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious. Just some mischief so that if an inspector comes by, he will see that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't know why there has to be trouble between us, but I thought I could tell you, and you could tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a decent man, and if you don't mind me saying, it is a shame you are not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And again, congratulations about your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that? Today, of all days? I know we are your chosen people, but once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyways, thank you for sending a match for my daughter Tzeitel. L'chaim.
All right, children. Now I will teach you the story of the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss, all right? Good. Now, Jacob had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. Jacob wanted to marry the younger one, Rachel, and he asked for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for 7 years. He was an employer. Now, after Jacob had worked for 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban tricked him and gave him the ugly daughter, Leah. So, to marry Rachel, Jacob had to work for 7 more years. See, children, the Bible clearly teaches us never to trust the employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Perchik. Is Papa up yet?
Good.
No, Mama.
Then enough lessons for today. We have to do Papa's work. How long could he sleep? He came home late last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't even get a word out of him. Call me when he gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
You think so?
Although, I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
What do you know about him, except for that he's the rabbi's son? Would you like him more if he is, say, the tinsmith's son, or the shoemaker's?
At least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly any new idea would be strange to you. As the Lord said, let there be light.
But he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit, perhaps a bit of intelligence.
Thank you.
But what good is the brain? Without curiosity is a rusty tool. Good day, Hodel.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But of course, that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions, nothing must change. Everything must stay the way.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men in the study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls can't look at each other, can't even touch each other.
I'm looking at you.
Well, then you are very brave. In the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without the permission of a matchmaker. They can hold hands. They look at each other. They even do dances. New dances. Like this. I learned in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There. We just changed an old custom.
Yes. You're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day, Hodel.
Gilka? Spritzer? What is your name?
Hodel, Papa.
Where is Tzeitel?
She's in the barn.
Fetch her for me. Well, Perchik, how did the lessons go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
It's very good. Very nice.
He's finally up. What happened last night besides you drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have news?
Quiet, woman. As the good book says, good news will stay and the bad news will refuse to leave. Oh, have you seen Tzeitel anywhere?
I'm right here, Papa.
Tzeitel, my lamb. Sit down. You are to be congratulated.
What do you mean?
You are going to be married.
Married?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
Oh, my heart told me this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee.
The butcher?
Yes. And what do you say, Tzeitel? Yeah.
My firstborn bride. What can she say? May you grow old with him in honor and fortune, not like that first wife of his from Asera. She was a bitter woman, but not like my Tzeitel. Now I must go thank Yenta. Oh, dear God, I thank thee.
Mazel tov, Tzeitel.
What kind of a mazel tov was that? And you, Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Tzeitel, on gaining a rich husband.
Again with the rich. What's so bad about being rich?
What's good about being rich? Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it. And may I never recover. Tzeitel knows I'm doing what's best for her. Isn't that right, Tzeitel?
Yes, Papa.
There, you see?
I see. I see very well. Good day, Reb Tevye.
Good day. Well, Tzeitel, you're very quiet. Aren't you happy for this blessing?
Oh, Papa. Oh, Papa, please, please don't make me marry him. Please.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
If this is a matter of money, Papa, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Papa, please, please, I can't.
What's wrong with Lazar? He likes you.
Oh, but I will be unhappy with him, Papa. Please listen to me. Please don't make me marry him.
But we made an agreement, and with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Listen to me, please. I beg of you, don't make me marry him. Please don't force me to marry him.
All right. I won't force you to marry him.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you.
Seems you are not ordained to have all the comforts of life, or that we would have some relaxation in our old age.
Reb Tevye, I would like to speak with you.
Not now, mortal. I have problems.
Please, Reb Tevye, that's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Yes, like a bandage can help a corpse. No, mortal.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue? Talk.
Well, I hear you're arranging a match for Tzeitel.
He also has ears.
Well, I have a match for Tzeitel.
You have a match. What kind of a match?
Well, it's a perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Perfect fit, like a glove, made to measure. Mortal, stop talking like a tailor. Tell me, who is it?
Please don't shout at me, Reb Tevye.
All right. I won't shout, okay? Who is it?
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 It's me, myself.
Him? Himself? Either you're completely crazy or you're out of your mind. He must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself? What are you, the bride, the groom, and the guest all rolled into one? I assume you'll even perform at the ceremony.
Please don't shout at me, Reb Tevye. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual, but...
Unusual? It's crazy.
Times are changing, Reb Tevye. The thing is, your daughter Tzeitel and I, we gave each other our pledge more than a year ago that we would get married.
You gave each other a pledge?
He's right, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You stitcher, you nothing? Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I cannot, I will not allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One little time I pull out the thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Do I have a say in where my daughter goes, or does no one ask the father anymore?
I've wanted to ask you for a long time, Reb Tevye. But first I wanted to save up enough money to buy my own sewing machine.
Oh, stop talking nonsense. You are nothing but a poor tailor.
That may be true, Reb Tevye. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Reb Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
So, he's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of a match would that be? Married to a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's a good, honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things can't get much worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition. Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Thank
you, Papa.
Thank you. I promise you, Reb Tevye, You won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Thank you,
Yes.
Papa.
Yes, thank you, Papa. They gave each other a pledge, modern children. Golde. What am I going to tell Golde? Help!
Oh, Model, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonder, miracle of miracles, God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonder, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonder, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought would never be. God has given you to me.
Mortal, Tzeitel, Laser,
Tevye, wake up! What is it? What is it?
Where is she? Where is she?
Where is who?
Fruma Sarah, she was standing there just a minute ago.
Fruma Sarah has been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it means.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right. This was my dream. In my dream, we were having some sort of a celebration. Everyone we knew was there. We even had musicians. When all of a sudden, in walks your grandmother Tzeitel, may she rest in peace.
Grandmother Tzeitel, how did she look?
Well, for a woman dead 30 years, she looked quite well. So, naturally, I went up to greet her, and this is what she said to me.
A blessing on your head
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
to see a daughter wed,
mazel tov, mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw, the tailor Modok Amsoil.
Muttle?
A worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
of pious family.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai, the tailor Modok Amsoil.
A tailor, she must have meant a butcher.
You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf.
No, no, no. I mean a tailor, Tevye.
My great-grandchild, my little Tzeitel, who you named for me. Motto's bride was meant to be. For such a match I prayed.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
In heaven it was made.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
A fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy. The tailor Hodel Camzoil.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher lays a wolf.
No, no, no! So you announced it, Tevye, that's your headache. But as for Lazar Wolf, I say to you, Tevye, that's your headache too.
A blessing on your house, mazel tov, mazel tov. Imagine such a spouse, mazel tov, mazel tov. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor Hodel Camzoil.
It was a butcher.
The tailor Hodel Camzoil.
His name is Laser Wolf. The tailor Hodel Cam.
Shah! Shah! Who is this? Who is this? Who comes here? What woman is this? My righteous anger shaken.
Could it be?
Yes, it is.
Who could be mistaken?
Is the butcher's wife come from beyond the grave? Is the butcher's dear darling departed wife? Through a Sarah, 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 through a Sarah.
What is this about your daughter marrying my husband?
Yes, her husband.
What you did to your friend and neighbor who was Sarah?
Who was Sarah?
Have you no consideration for who is feeling?
Who is feeling?
Handing over money, loving to a little stranger.
Little stranger.
How could you know how? How could you let your daughter take my place? From my house, carry my keys, cover my clothes, pearls, round.
How did you allow your daughter to take her place? Clothes, keys, clothes, out.
Such a lot of menace, and you wouldn't let it happen.
Let it happen.
Without anything to it, and I wouldn't worry.
Wouldn't worry.
You didn't give me listen to your daughter's marriage.
Daughter's marriage.
Tell you what would follow such a little wedding.
Little wedding.
If I know Mary's ways are wrong, I could even fall to within 3 weeks. And with 3 weeks left, I'll come to her by night. I'll take her by the throat, and this'll give her settled, that'll give her settled, this'll give her settled. Here's my wedding present if she marries Lazar Wolf.
Such a dark and horrible dream. May it fall into the river and sink into the earth. If Grandmother Tzeitel came all the way from the other world to tell us about the tailor, we must know that it is for the best and it couldn't be any better. Amen. A blessing on my head, mazel tov, like Grandma Tzeitel said, mazel tov, mazel tov. We'll have a son-in-law, like no one ever saw, the tailor Hodel Camzoil.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
we had when we began.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry. What's his name?
The tailor Hodel Camzoil.
The tailor Hodel Camzoil. The tailor Hodel Camzoil. The tailor Hodel Camzoil.
Tzeitel's gonna marry...
I know. Lazar Wolf, the butcher.
No, not Lazar Wolf the butcher. Walter the tailor.
Walter the tailor? That's terrible. Mazel tov, Walter.
Imagine, Tzeitel's marrying Mahalo. What's the matter with my son? Chinga, what's up?
Yes, do you have a wedding hat for me?
Lazar Wolf ordered a hat, but it's not cheap.
Well, I got his bride. I can get his hat.
Then come.
Hava, could you watch the shop for me for a few minutes? Thank you, Hava.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mazel tov, Hava. Mazel tov.
Please, may I pass?
Why? We're congratulating you.
Mazel
tov, Hava.
All right, stop it.
Now, what's wrong with you?
Just stop it.
Now, listen here.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye.
Something not good.
I'm sorry about that. They really mean no harm.
Is there something that you want?
Yes, I wanted to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I often see you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like it. Would you like to borrow this book?
No, thank you.
Is it because I'm not Jewish? Do you think of us the way they think of you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. Charming, honest, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Here, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish.
That doesn't matter.
Quite right. And when you're done with it, we can talk about it. And we can talk about life, how we feel about things, and it can all turn out quite pleasant.
Oh, Fietka, can I do something for you?
No, thank you.
Did you forget your book?
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Hava.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Bien.
Good day, Pietra.
Is this the little girl I carried? Is this the little boy at play?
I don't remember growing older.
When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall?
Wasn't it yesterday when they were small?
sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the day. Words of wisdom can I give them? How can I help to ease their way?
Now they must learn from one another, day by day.
They look so natural together.
Just like two newlyweds should be.
Is there a canopy in store for me?
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly by one season following another. May and with happiness.
amazing.
That was wonderful. Oh my goodness.
Shaw! Tonight, my friends, we are gathered here to celebrate the joy of the newlyweds, Hodel and Tzeitel. May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, here is our beloved rabbi. May he be with us for many years.
Amen.
Amen.
I would like to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following: a new feather bed and a pair of goose pillows.
Oh.
But let us not, in our joy tonight, forget those who are no longer with us, our dear departed. For those who lived in pain and poverty and hardship and died in pain and poverty and hardship. But enough tears! Let us be merry and content, like our good friend Lazar Wolf, who has everything in the world, except a bride. But Lazar has no ill feelings, for he is a gift that he would like to present to the newlyweds himself. Come, Lazar.
As he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I'm giving the newlyweds 5 chickens, one for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their newly-wedded life.
Thank you, Reb Lazar. You are a good man, and on behalf of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. You know, there is a saying that if you...
Reb Tevye, I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
Yes, but if you would just listen for a little while...
Why should I listen to you, a man who breaks an agreement?
Oh, come now, Lazar.
Not now, not in the middle of a wedding.
I have a right to talk.
What right? This isn't your wedding.
It should have been.
Shame Tevye at his own daughter's wedding.
He shamed me in front of the entire village.
Now, this is not...
The rabbi.
I say, let's sit down.
There. You all heard the wise words of the rabbi. Let's sit down.
Now, I would like to sing a little song.
You can keep your diseased chickens.
Leave my chickens out of this. We made a bargain.
The terms were never settled.
We drank on it. Exactly.
Quiet, I'm trying to sing.
This is unbelievable. It's
An
unacceptable.
agreement is an agreement.
My grandmother came to me from the grave.
Oh, come
We
now.
drank on it.
Quiet. An agreement, a sign, they drank. Why does it matter? Tzeitel wanted to marry Hodel and not Lazar Wolf.
A young girl decide for herself?
Why not? They love each other.
Love?
Terrible.
What happens to the matchmaker?
I say.
Yes, I know. Let's all sit down.
Musicians, play a dance. Yes, a dance. Come on, dance. It's a wedding.
What?
Who will dance with me?
That's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a girl?
That's what you get from bringing a wild man into your house.
He is not a wild man. His ideas are a little crazy, but he's not the wild man.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi.
Well, Rabbi?
Dancing? Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
There, you see, it's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, who will dance with me?
It's only a dance, Mama.
Play.
Look at Tevye's daughter.
I can see that she's dancing with a man. And I'm going to dance with my wife. Hold it.
Model!
I believe we came at a bad time, but the orders are for tonight, for the whole village. Go on, play! I am genuinely sorry, you understand.
Of course.
Come.
Let's take him inside.
Well, what are you all standing around for? Clean up.